Witam, tu Raputacja, jest ze mną Sabor
Yes, sir.
i Jeru The Damaja.
What's up?
Zapraszamy Was serdecznie.
It's the original Dirty Rotten, Jeru The Damaja. Holding it up from Brooklyn to Poznan, and this is how we do it. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out, check it out, check it out. It's your man, the original Dirty Rotten Scoundrel, Jeru The Damaja, and you checking out Raputacji. That's how we do it, right here in the PL, baby. Peace. Rhymes designed to make the young mind think. As fast as you blink, you find that ass locked up in the clink. We all know the cold flow is refreshing to drink. The cold world, I had that ass on the couch with a shrink. Have no fear and constantly protect your armor's chinks. And the chain is only strong as its weakest link. Sometime down the line, you might run into a king, but just keep your mental cup filled up to the brink.
Okay, so, Jeru, how are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. How are you doing?
Me too, I'm great. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And you?
Sabor. Very good to
Yes.
meet you, brother.
Me too, thanks. So, just tell me, how are you feeling in Poland? You have been few times, quite many though. So, how are you feeling there?
Dobra. I'm good. Dobra Jean is great. I love Poland. I always have a great time. I know great people here. So it's a beautiful thing.
Fine, and have you been there?
No, this is my first time in Poland. So far, it's been real nice. It's been real nice. We just got in, so, we're going to see what Poland's about.
Okay, nice. So, maybe tell me something about your beginning with cooperation with the Oster and Peja.
Well, I had met a girl some years ago in Luge at the Outline Color Festival, and we stayed in contact, and she wrote me and said, hey, a friend of mine wants to put you on the record. What do you think? And I was like, all right, cool. Well, just get them in contact with me. And they got in contact with me. They sent me the record, and it's a dope record, and I rocked out on it. Then some months or whatever later, Peja sends me an email. It's like, hey, the record already went platinum in Poland. Could we go do a video? So I was like, yeah, cool, let's do a video. And I came, and we did the video, me, OSTR, Peja. Then I met everybody. I met all the guys, Ganda and Cobra and all of these guys. I went on a few shows with Peja. And I got this idea that we should do a record, a collaboration of Polish MCs and producers and American MCs and producers, and put it together because we're all like from the same era. You know what I mean? Like Peja and those guys been putting out records for like 20 years. Yeah. And so I thought I would get the guys like from that part of time who are really dope to come get on a record together with us and do a Jeru The Damaja Presents type record in Poland. And we working on it now, and it's coming out crazy.
Nice. So, what's your next steps with those artists?
The next steps is I'm here now in Poland. The next steps is in the next couple of days, going to the studio, finish up the songs that we already started back in New York, and get a dope record out for the people in Poland and all over the world.
Okay, I think we'll enjoy it. Thanks. And I wonder how the hip-hop in Polish is seen around the world. Can you tell me, as a American, what are you think about it?
Well, in America, unless you live in a Polish community or something like that, people don't really even know. Like when I say Poland, people are like, Poland hip-hop? Yeah. I'm like, yeah, good hip-hop too, So they don't really know too much. But that's why we are doing this record, to create awareness. You see what I'm saying? We're going to create a new awareness and show basically what I want to do as Jeru The Damaja as I get older, as I've been doing this for a long time. I want to be the international ambassador of hip-hop, where I go around and I open people up to hip-hop in all different countries all over the world. So my first project to start doing that is here in Poland.
That's great, because the world don't know some cultures like European hip hop in America.
Yeah, and especially Eastern European. Like if you tell people it's hip hop in Romania or Hungary, or they gonna, huh? You in Transylvania? They like hip hop over there? Like not only do they like it, they love it probably more than you. You know?
Yeah, I think it's all over the world.
See, because I think that the roots of hip hop is built in struggle, right? And I think, and that's why I like Poland and Hungary and Romania and Bulgaria and these type of places, is because, you know, they had the Iron Curtain for a long time, and not only that, people understand struggle. People lived in poverty and all of these things, the things that are the roots of hip hop. So they understand, they get it. You know what I mean? Because people recognize struggle recognizes struggle.
Yes, they have something to say to the public.
You know, so that's what it's all about. So that's why I think it was really great for me. That's why I got this idea to do this project, because I think that Poland is a good starting place for this awareness that we're gonna create.
Okay, thank you. And what have you heard about Polish hip hop?
You know what? I just learned about Polish hip hop from Jeru when he let me hear the song and had me watch the video of the song that he did, and it looked real good. And I couldn't understand what the guys were saying, but they was definitely flowing on it, and you could tell like they knew what they were doing. So yeah, it was just it's now I've been becoming more familiar with the artists that are out here, and I appreciate it a little bit more, and being able to work on it is real dope. It's real dope.
Are you interested in cooperate with some producers in Poland?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that now, just like Ru's saying, it just kind of opens the doors, you know what I mean, for that sort of stuff to happen, you know what I'm saying, where we, put together these different elements, like different producers, Polish and American, and as well artists, Polish and American artists together. I think that's a great combination. It was a great idea. That's why I was like, all in for it, you know what I mean?
Okay, thanks. So I heard you are interested in history too.
Yeah, I like history, culture, everything. I like to know where I'm at, know where I'm going. I even know somebody here who works at the museum.
Really?
For the Warsaw Uprising, the museum. Yeah, I know somebody who works there.
Have you been there?
No, I haven't. I haven't got a chance to go there,
I
but
think you should. It's great.
yeah, I'll definitely go there one day. Maybe not this trip because it's a lot of work to do because we got to finish this record. But yeah, I'm interested in all that, and what I'm really interested in is the future though, and the future that I want to create with this record. You know what I mean? I want to create a new future for everybody who's involved in it, because everybody who's involved in it is gonna change their life in some way, because we're doing something that has never really been done before. Yeah. And that's how I want to put it together. And like it's funny here, you asked him about Polish hip hop. He didn't really know, like he said, until I told him. But now he's been working on the whole project because he's also the engineer. He also produced the track on the album. So it's a good thing because look, it already started. The awareness already started. You know what I mean? And he's worked with everybody. KRS-One, Jay-Z, Nas, as being in the studio as assistant engineer. Some of the sessions he engineered, as he cut his teeth. And so, like, we here to just make a dope hip-hop record. We're going to get my guy, Tony Dorsey, to master the record. And he's, like, one of the biggest in the world. Yeah, it's gonna be good. That's all I can say. It's we're gonna have produced like Large Professor, Beat Nuts, PF Cut, and my man Domingo, who's done all types of records for Big Pun, and it's gonna be really good. We have OSTR. It's Pay Me. How could you go wrong? OC. Phantom. How could you go wrong?
Yes, I'm really looking forward. So, but now I would like to get back to the history
All
and
right.
your beginnings of hip hop and this music career. Can you tell me how you started?
Yeah, well, I started when I was a kid, like 8 years old, watching my aunt, and that was my true start. But how I got started in the music business is because of my boy Guru, R.I.P. If it wasn't for him seeing something in me and bringing it and saying, "Listen, Premier, look, I got my boy. We want to do this thing." Like me and Guru worked on demos before I even got into the studio with Premier. You know what I mean? We did a bunch of songs. Even Come Clean, that Premier produced, my first single, we put it out first on Guru's label, Ill Kid Records. You know? So that's why I believe in like the grassroots, doing it yourself kind of thing, because we've always been do it yourself kind of people. So I started out, it was Gangstar. It was all Gangstar. Guru Premier is what started me out in my career to nowadays, where you could say, oh, that's Jeru The Damaja, and I'm known all over Europe and all over the world. It's because of that. That's the beginning.
I think they're helping all around the world to begin to rap because it's classic, and when you hear it, you want to be like them, you know.
You know, that's what making a good record is about to me. You know, when I was growing up, that's what even made me want to do it, because it was so many dope classic records that, like you said, you wanted to be like that. You know, you wanted to be, oh, wow, I want to do something like that. That sounds so cool, or it's so dope. And even if you didn't understand it, and I know that's very hard, and that's what the dope thing about it, about out here, is that people start learning English because of these records.
Yeah.
They didn't even know English before these records. They start hearing these records like, hold up, I got to figure out what these guys are saying. And they start to learn the language. And that's why I think it's such a powerful tool. And I think that we can take that tool and use it, and we're going to, you know, take the world over.
I hope they start learning Polish.
Yeah, I mean, I'm even learning some Polish, you know?
Really? Can you
Yeah.
say something?
Yes, I'm the Black Kashanka.
Yeah, it's your favorite thing to say. Yeah?
No, that's not my favorite thing to say. That's what I just give the girls, the Kashanka.
Okay.
You know?
I know what you mean.
I'm joking. No, seriously, but I do want to learn more Polish. Like, I know Dziękuję and Dobra and Kulwa and all that type stuff.
Yeah.
But I want to learn more. But right now, I started learning like so many different languages. It's like it's all over my head. You know what I mean?
I know, because Polish people like when some foreigners say something in Polish. It's really kind of fun stuff.
It shows respect for where you at, and the people that you know, you're not just here. You trying to actually understand and respect who they are. You know, and that's what I think it's all about.
Okay, and you know some words or not yet?
I don't.
It's his first time here. You got to give him a break.
Yeah. It's my first time.
He's
Okay,
just came
you'll
from
learn.
the airport to here.
Yeah. So, but
Jeru
you know, I'm
will
definitely,
teach you, yeah.
I definitely need, you know, some lessons.
Okay, fine. So when we say about the beginnings, I wonder, what's the origin of your stage name?
Well, my name is actually Jeru. That's my real name. The Damaja is because, you know, I destroy microphones, I destroy crowds and stages, and also is that I destroy old ideas and build new ones.
Nice.
You know, it's like the demolition company. Before you have to build something, sometimes you might have to knock down a couple trees and smash an old building up and put something new and beautiful up. So that's what I do, and so that's who I am, the Damaja. Plus, I used to like Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Usurper and all of that. So I used to read that a lot when I was a kid. So I was like, I want a name like that. You know what I mean? Like Conan the Barbarian. But I don't want to be a barbarian.
So you're here today to damage the stage. Yeah.
Well, today I'm just going to be a special guest. This Paya asked me to come out. And but we definitely going to damage the studio this week.
Nice to hear it. So what's about the future, the Hammer EP?
Oh, the Hammer EP will be out in January, and actually one of the songs was originally on the Polish project, which is called Partners in Rhyme. But Paya was like, man, I don't like my verse so much. I want to do it over. You know, I think I could do something flyer. I'm like, all right, cool. So what I did is I just did 2 more verses and put it out. And then when we do the next record, we're gonna do the remix.
Okay.
For the Polish record. But the Hammer is out. Is gonna be out in January. I have Beat Nuts, Large Professor, OSTR, Sabor, PF Cutting. So it's a nice 5 song.
Yeah, I heard the single.
Oh, you like Solar Flares? Cool. Yeah, that's the one Large Professor produced.
I like
So-
large beats. Yeah.
It's crazy, right? So that's all I can say.
Classic shit.
Classic, and that's what we trying to do. We trying to create classic hip hop for the future.
Yeah, it's great, man. Okay, so thank you very much for the interview. Thanks.
Thank you, Chinky.
Thank you very much too, and just make sure y'all look out for the Hammer EP on Headspin. You know, it's Jeru and our new label. We're looking to put out a lot of dope records, and just make sure y'all check for that Headspin.
Okay, thanks. Say Jenki.
Jenki.
Nice.
That
Thank
means
you.
Thank you.
Jenki.
Through my rhymes manifested like food ingested, but the mainstream seem to reject it. But the realness won't be affected. From Brooklyn to Poseland, great minds connected. The art coming straight from the heart and soul. Systematic control says it's either platinum or gold. So check the data in my rhyme pattern. Shinna lick for grind, die so we won't fold.